Okay, so could you introduce yourself?
Yes, why not? So, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, Jyoti. So, I'm Alka, connecting you from Lucknow, the capital of UP. Okay, if I talk about my academic career, then I'm a postgraduate in English, and I have two grown-up sons. My sons are married, and yeah, my
Uh,
husband he's a retired banker.
uh,
If I talk about my hobbies, then I love reading, listening to music, and yeah, nowadays interacting with different people. This is my foremost hobby of mine. Yeah. So yeah,
uh,
let me know about you.
okay, that's great.
Get to be with you all people every day. I love to talk. So this is the reason why I am here because I love to interact with different people. So this is my hobby also. And yeah,
Okay, that's great. So I introduce myself, then I can start this session. My name is
yes,
Preeti Pandey. I am from UP. In UP, basically belong to Gorakhpur. If I'm talking about my qualification, I have done BSc Biology and Chemistry. I have done B.Ed and I also cracked CTET and TET exam. It is a eligibility test for teaching.
okay,
And now I am preparing for government teacher exam as well as I am mother, 9-month old kid. If I'm talking about my hobby, I love painting, dancing and writing. I write Hindi poem when I have free
oh,
time, that time I write Hindi poem. And nowadays I am learning this language. I am totally
okay,
beginner. So it is
okay.
all about me.
Yeah, very nice. You can write poetry in Hindi, right?
Hindi, yeah.
Okay. So what kind of a poem you love to write? With a
Yeah, ma'am. Okay. I am not professional. Like I don't know about more like poem because I am not studying for poetry. I
yeah,
am science student, but yeah, I love writing. Like when anything fall up my mind, then I can write on page. So I love
okay,
writing. I'm not, I don't know about I am write good and bad, but I write. Sometimes I post Instagram, so someone likes, so I
very
feel good.
very
So
nice.
it is not like any genre. I
Yeah,
love like if I think if I feel bad, anything like in my life and other life, so I write that in good
yeah.
word.
Yes, I was about to ask you the same thing I was about to ask you, Jyoti. When you feel sad, when sometimes it happens, our mood is always not on the same kind. It
Yeah,
sometimes we
same.
feel happy, sometimes we are sad. So at that time, like you write poetry. I think whenever you have emotions, like so that time you write poetry. And with
That
for
time
me,
I write.
yeah, yeah. And when I have like happy emotions, like sad, so I write in like in a form of story. I love to
Uh,
write. Yeah. And you write in the form of poetry, and I
yes,
write it in a form of, like, I would say, in a story kind. So, yeah.
story kind.
Yeah. So, whenever I feel happy, elated so much in my life, then I think of writing it on the pages. And suppose sometimes I get hurt with my emotions, I feel
Uh,
bad, somebody has hurt me, without any reason. It happens,
it
somebody like, yeah. So that time I will feel so bad. I think of writing it down. Then I will form a story. Whatever comes in my mind, I will go on writing. So I have few stories with me, what I have written. So this is the thing, to be a poet, to be a writer, we can't call ourselves that I am a writer. But
writer.
whatever,
Yeah,
but whatever comes in my mind, I love to write it down. Yeah.
yeah. That's why I am also mentioned that it is my hobby. I am not professional, but ma'am, I want to share with you when I am upset. That time I write some like poetry form. That time I feel relaxed. Sometimes it happen that.
Call yourself that you are a beginner, but I can't call you are a beginner. You speak very well. So I would
But yeah,
like, yeah. So I would ask you, when did you begin your journey? When did it happen that you felt that it came in your mind that now I want to speak in English? So So when did you start your journey? Yes, tell me something about that.
Okay, okay. But I am really beginner. I don't have more time that I make lots
Yeah.
of effort speaking this language. I want to improve this language, and we are uh, very soon I want to become fluent speaker. But as well as I'm mother, 9 month old kid,
Yes,
is totally depend on me. So
yes, yes.
sometimes it is difficult because if you have a small kid, so your life is
Yes,
uncertain.
yes, yes, yeah. It is so uncertain. We don't know what time the baby will get up, what time the baby
Yeah,
wants to sleep, when the baby is hungry, when so these are so many things, So mother
yeah,
has to give her time, to the baby actually.
yeah.
And it is so
Sometimes,
many things. The baby itself, it keeps us busy, especially the mothers, they are so busy with the children. So I can
sometimes
I can understand very well. Yeah.
I know, ma'am, you can understand. Sometimes it is happen that I try to let's take session, English conversation, someone. That time I connect someone and he try to cry during to conversation. So I cut the call and I go to take care for my kid. So that time I feel like very bad for my co-learner because I, time is very important.
But if
But
nothing is in your hand, na, actually, you can't manage according to yourself. You have to first manage according to your baby. So this is,
so
and nobody will feel anything. If you have to go, then you have to go. So
uh,
conversation we can do anytime when the baby is sleeping. So not
uh,
to worry about that. So right now, where is your baby? Where
now
is it?
he is just leaving.
Okay, that's why you are here. Okay.
Okay,
So
so here I am like express my emotion, but now I question. So I start my journey 9 months ago.
okay,
When
9 months ago. Okay. Yeah.
But in between, I quit my journey because after when my son in my stomach, I was pregnant 8 months. That time, I think let's learn this language because I was become mother. So I
Yeah.
learned this language so I could teach my child very well. But
Yeah.
after 1 month, I was become mother, and
Okay.
my son not unwell. He is very weak. He was very weak, so that's why I quit my all journey.
Okay.
And now he was become like 6 months old. Then I start again my journey. So it is all about 2 3 month journey.
Okay. So when you got pregnant, since then you started speaking in English. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
It came in your mind that yeah, you are pregnant and you'll get a baby. So that's the reason you want to learn this language.
this
Okay.
language, because that time doctor suggest me that I wasn't take lots of stress, so I have little bit time. And since my
Yeah.
childhood, I want to learn this language, but that time I was little bit time, so I was utilize my time good way. And first reason that I am become mother, and second reason is I want to become teacher in future. So I
Yeah.
have time, so I thought let's start. That time I started, but between
You,
6 months I
you
quit
took a-
totally my journey.
yeah. Then you took a break. When your baby was delivered. Okay. 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 But now, if whenever you get time, you can have conversation.
Yeah,
When the baby
but
is asleep, I
wait,
see no. Okay, then there's nobody to look after him, your baby. Suppose you're having conversation. Is there anybody?
no.
Okay.
In my
Yeah.
family member, I have like five family members, but no one support me. That when I work in kitchen, that time he take care my kid. Otherwise, he give me.
No, so you're like your family member. They don't want to see you having conversation. No.
No,
Okay. But if you're dedicated, that suppose you think you have to do this. Okay, and be positive, and you will be able to do. You know that passion of yours will drive you to have this fluency in this language. Yeah,
Hmm. He think that I waste my time, so that's why no one support me in my family member. But I am not think about more because I want to learn this language and I
yeah.
dedicated. I want to learn this language, so I learn.
But you see, but you can tell your husband. Suppose elders are not listening to you, at least you can convince your husband. Tell him that this is the reason why I'm learning English, because for my child, when my child will grow, he'll go to school. So this is the reason why I'm learning English. Then I think he will allow you. Yes.
No, so he will allow me, but no one support me.
Okay. Okay. No one supports you. Okay.
Hmm. You will do what are you doing, but no one like if my son crying and I take any session. If I told you someone that take care my kid, so everyone told me what are you doing? It is unnecessary. Cut the call
Yeah.
when you free, then
Yeah.
you take session.
Because
Like
see,
no
yeah,
think about
yeah. Not
it is
everybody understands, it's very difficult to convince such people, because not everybody understands that why this is so important. Suppose
uh,
in future you want to do a good job, then how will you do? Because first you should be fluent in English, no? Then
uh,
only you will have a good job. So let it be. Suppose कुछ नहीं तो एक conversation daily try to have at least one,
yeah.
and to practice. Yeah.
I'm not that kind person who is think about more because if I'm think about I'm not thinking any other person. I'm not wasting my energy thinking other person. I I waste my energy my own self.
Yes,
I
but this is not
I
a wastage of time. This is
yeah,
you are using your time in a productive way. Instead
I,
of saying that you are wasting. Yeah.
I polish my skill and I polish my knowledge because I believe that if someone not understand, so how much you do effort, he
Yes.
don't
Yes.
understand you.
Yeah, right. Right.
So here you will understand yourself and do what you do your according. Like when you have time in night and day, if you really want to do something, so definitely you search time for you.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Yeah. You should have that passion. I would say ना, जो passion होता है हमारे दिमाग में कि हमें पढ़ करना ही करना है. तो anyway, we will find time to do it, right? Yeah.
Uh,
I have led my life very peacefully and a very great manner, I would say, because in my life, everybody was supportive. My in laws, everybody, I would say, in my house, there was a joint family of mine. In my
oh,
in laws' place, there were 9 people in my house. Everybody was supportive. And I was studying also that time. My graduation, post graduation, everything I studied being with my in laws. So everybody was supportive to me, and now nobody is there. So my in-laws have left the place, they are in the heaven now. And yeah, and my sons are posted outside. And like I'm staying here in Lucknow with my husband. Okay. So this is about my life in a very nutshell. I would say in a very brief, I told you about my life. Yeah, but nowadays I have very contented life and I feel so happy, because I have my time. Because my children are outside. They are for job purpose, they have to stay out. So my eldest son is in Mumbai, younger one is in Delhi. And yeah, I am having a good time with you all people, interacting with different people every day. And so I'm enjoying this. For 3 hours I'll be here only, 3 to 6. So I'll keep on.
because
Yeah.
that generation like most is like most problem is woman that when children left our house every time think about our children
Yeah.
and he don't think about anything like he left me and he waste she waste our time whole day only for thinking, so that's why I am asking.
No, no, you can ask me anything. So yeah, and one more thing I would like to add that I did such a lot of sacrifice in my life. My husband, he was posted every time. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
main
was.
reason humans because he she sacrificed our whole life. for
Yes,
our kids. And
children.
after a certain age, it is like necessary that your kid left your home, otherwise he is not growing our life. So it is like, I am
Yes,
not saying good and bad, it is necessary. So that
yes,
time others feel loneliness, but you are enjoying your life, you feel fulfill your dream that time. So
right.
that's why I am asking, I am curious about you,
Yeah,
which kind mentality you have that you are doing such
yeah,
thing.
yeah. But, I mean, and I'm passing out my time also.
uh,
Initially, like, before I joined the Skype, I had nothing to do. After lunch, I would think, अब क्या करें, अब क्या करें,
uh,
है ना?
uh,
कितनी देर टीवी देखेंगे, कितनी देर कुछ पढ़ेंगे. So
uh,
now when I saw this, somebody had joined me over here. When Shanta ma'am is there, I told her to join me here. She joined me
uh,
here. On
uh,
since that day, so I'm enjoying my life. Because I'm
uh,
very social. I want to interact with people, so I'm interacting daily. I would say, yeah.
that's great.
Okay. So Jyoti, it was very nice talking to you because today we spoke for the first time and I really enjoyed with you. And I told you, yeah, and definitely you gave me your time. So I'm very thankful to you, Jyoti. Yes.
Same here, ma'am. Nice to talk with you,
Yes,
and definitely in future I will connect to you again.
yes, yes, yes. Definitely, definitely. Okay. Yes. God bless you. Okay. Bye. Bye.